Yo, what up, y'all? This right here is that new 2024 Z, man, exhaust note, man. So check it out, man. Yes, sir, man. That right there was the new 2024 Nissan Z, man, exhaust note, man. I know you guys love it, man. This right here is for all the tuner guys out there, all the sports car guys out there, all the legendary lovers out there, man. If you love the classic legendary Z, man, you have to give this a thumbs up, man. Big shout out to Nissan for bringing back a classic legendary car, man. Before we get started, man, you guys already know what to do, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button, click that notification bell, man, so you guys can be notified on all of the new latest and greatest news out here in these motor streets, man. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the link will be in the description, man. So let's get started, man. It's about to go down out here in these motor streets. So the Z, man, when the last time have we had a refresh of the Z, man? This is crazy. Like, I would like to say this. Now, I've been seeing some crazy things going around, you know, the whole automotive industry, you know, with markups, dealership fees, you know, people complaining, you know, class action lawsuits, and people have been saying these things about these, you know, basically dealerships. They've been, you know, basically jipping people, doing all these heavy, high markups, man, that we just don't understand. Now, I came across an article where, you know, they pretty much marked the Z up to 158K, the Nismo. Now, 158 bands, that's a lot of money. Now, you have to remember, this is a Z that we're talking about with like 420 horsepower. This ain't no Nissan GTR. This ain't no NSX. This is a Z. This is the new Z that's about to drop or already out, whoever got their hands on one. But why is the markup at 158,000, man? We have to stop these markups, man. This right here is destroying the automotive industry, man, for a lot of people, and it's turning the fan base off as well. You know, some of these things have to be talked about and announced. Now, let's jump into the bread and butter, man. I had to get that off my chest, man. I just don't really agree with the whole ripping off your own fan base thing with these markups. So, like I said before, man, the Z is coming with 420 horsepower, which is, I still don't think that's enough to pretty much, you know, dog out the Toyota Supra, because that Supra is very quick and it's very light. And for all we all know, Nissans are heavy. So if you're not going to make them lighter, you're going to have to add way more horsepower, which is, I'm thinking, more 450 range for you know, the Nismo. Maybe they may do an upgrade next year. We don't know. But as far as now for the 2024 models, you get 420 horsepower, man, with 384 foot-pounds of torque. Now, I would have said go with 420 torque as well, but we already know this car probably can't handle it because of the tests that have been ran on this car before. The tires, they just do not hook up. Like, they had so many people run a test on this car when it was just the base model Z, and now they're going up to the Nismo and they just could not hook up. So I just still don't see, if they don't upgrade the tires on the Nismo, I don't see how it's going to hook up with 420 if you couldn't hook up with the base model. But this is a very beautiful car. Now let's get down to, you know, the inside, the bones, you know, the frame. This right here is a very, very legendary Nissan, man. This right here brings back so many memories, man. And this is why I was so upset with the Supra and the new Skyline. I was so upset with the Skyline and the Supra because they didn't keep it legendary. They didn't keep that classic styling look that all of the tuner guys and all of my sports car fans love, man. They took that away from us, and I feel like we're never going to get that back. So if you don't have a classic Z, or if you don't have this Z, first of all, I don't even remember the last time we got a refresh of a Z. You know, But now that this is back, I'm sold, man. Like, I am amazed. Nissan, you get 2 thumbs up, man. 5 stars across the map. This is a beautiful Z right here, man. I just cannot take my eyes off it, bro. I fell in love with this car. I am a huge fan. Big shout out to Nissan. If they had like a drawing or something and I won a lottery ticket and I won this car, bro, I would, trust me, it would be in the car show every single week, man. Like, I have to give them props for this, man, because we ain't seen a lot of classic cars coming back from the past except Challenger, you know, and maybe a Mustang. Yeah, so we ain't got a retro style type car since the Challenger, man. And the Z is back with the legendary, you know, features that we all, from the headlights, from the front end headlights refresh to the tail end refresh. It just gives you that 90s, that early 90s feel. You know, it's bringing back all that history that we love and grown to love over the years. And man, this is amazing. And this is a time to be in the, you know, just a car guy, man. Especially in the tuners. If you are in the tuners, man, bro, you have to get your hands on the Z. You have to, bro, with hands down, bro. If you ain't got no Z, a Supra is cool. I would say a Supra is cool. You know, yeah, WRX, they're cool as well. But they took so many, they just robbed us of the classic legendary styling that we love. You know, that 90s feeling, you know, and Z is keeping it there. And Infiniti did it as well. I do not agree. I do not agree with the Q60 designing, bro. All they had to do was do the same exact thing with Infiniti, but just change the headlights and the tail lights and keep the same body style, and the fans would have been happy. That's why I don't see so many of them. I still see the early 2000 Q60. Can you believe I still see the early 2000 G35s? I see way more of them than I see the Q60 still on the road today. From the sedan to the 2-door coupes, I still see them. Why is that? Why is that, Nissan? Because that was a diehard fan base you had there. But no, you had to go rob that and steal that away. And you want to try to, oh, we want to go in a new direction. We want to go in a new direction. See, this is the problem when I feel like automotive industries, they don't listen to their fan base. They are out of touch with us. They don't know what we like anymore. And they coming out with all these ugly cars. For example, the BMW M3, the new grill on that car is hideous. That's the most ugliest thing I ever seen in my life on a car front end. That is, you put an SUV grill on a sports car, on a coupe sports car. Like, come on, man, stop the cap. Like, I cannot with BMW. Like, that just completely pissed me off, bro, because you took a beautiful iconic car and you just demolished it for clout. You're clout chasing and you just want to be talked about in the middle of center of attention. And we get it. Everybody wants their car to be recognized and noticed. So sometimes bad news can be good news for some of the automotive industry cars, man. It just breaks my heart to see that most automotive, you know, industry and most, you know, automakers don't go this route. I don't get it. Wow, how is it so hard to follow behind the Z, the classic legendary? You don't have to change much to cars. People don't even like change all that much. Like, and the markups, as far as the markups, oh man, 158,000. That's 158,000 out of your bank account, man. This ain't no Lamborghini. This ain't no GTR. This ain't no Ferrari. This ain't no NSX. This is a Z, man. These dealerships are ripping their own fan base off for a come up. And it's like, if you're gonna make them in mass production, what are you really losing? What, due to regulation? What, y'all making gas engines and they're charging y'all guys more? Well, we've been hearing about that, but yet and still, did you see the loss that Ford took? What, 4.5 billion for making EVs too fast? No, they tried to switch over too fast. Regulate, they didn't get it. You weren't supposed to switch over this fast. If you were going to switch over, you should have switched over like at, you know, 19 should have been crossing over. You're gonna wait right now and say, oh, we're at the deadline now, we have to go all EV. It's an SOS, it's an emergency to go all EV right now. Yeah, of course you're gonna lose out on money. Nobody wants to switch over that fast. We have been accustomed to combustible gas engines, and now you're giving us these beautiful, iconic, legendary cars, and you got some cars that look old school. Now you got some new school, futuristic looking spaceship cars out here. People don't like that. That's too big of a change. It's like where are we going? What direction are we going in the automotive industry? I don't know, man. We need a bailout. But that's just my rant for the day, man. Huge fan of the Nissan Z. Thank you so much, Nissan. I salute you guys for bringing back a classic, legendary car that we've been missing and we've been needing, because we're about to get it took away from the Challenger. They don't even want the Challenger anymore. Chrysler and Stellantis are making the worst decision in history to even do that. But you know, you can't talk to billionaires and trillionaires. They don't listen to regular people. They don't listen to their fan base. Dodge tried to talk to Chrysler before, but they don't want to listen. Stellantis, they don't want to listen. They clearly they're not listening to SRT. They want to do away with all the Hemis. They want to do away with all the V8s. Now we want to go twin turbo, which is you still have combustible engine. You're still giving off gases to the atmosphere. Make this make sense, people. I know I'm all off topic, but I can only compare, you know, the Z and the Challenger, because those are the two last retro looking cars we got that's bringing back classic features that we love from the past, especially if you're an old school car guy. So I don't know, man. This just right here just really ticked me off to even see that Nissan can do it, but we didn't get it from the Supra. And that's the point I was trying to make. And that really broke my heart when I see that the Supra don't want to go this route. They want to completely refresh the whole car when they already had an iconic. It made zero sense to even redesign the car. They could have refreshed it. You didn't have to redesign the car. You want to make it look more exotic, and that's cool, but not for the Supra. You could have did that with the GS or the GR, whatever they want to call it, the 86. Why didn't you refresh the 86? The 86 should have been pretty much, if you really want to ask me, the Toyota 86 should have been the Supra. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like that fits more of an old school look that we would have been used to, and you would have added more super features to the 86. But the 86 could have been the Supra. That's just my opinion, because it looks more futuristic, it looks more sporty. But then again, that's just my opinion. You know, you would have added the spoiler, you would have added all the features from the Supra, you know, body kits. To me, that would have probably made the fan base a lot more happier than to just turn it all out to a BMW. But hey, you know what I know, you know, we just regular car guys that just love cars and want to see classic legendary cars like the Z that we can't even get no more from our favorite automakers, like the Supra, you know, like the Q60. It just pissed me off, man, to even think about, bro. I have a headache right now just trying to get this through my mind. Why didn't they go this route? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it right there, guys, man. I'm just gonna, you know, drop some more videos later on, probably about some more things, you know, and talk about some more topics that we probably can move better on into the future, that probably can help combustible engines, e-fuel, artificial fuel, things like that, because we are going EV, not by choice, by force, and we're going hybrid. So make sure you smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell, man, so you guys can be notified on all of the new latest and greatest news out here in these motor streets, man. And again, if you like to donate to the channel, man, the link will be in the description. Thank you and peace.